Yeah, Terry got to hear, well, people were very much at the top of the strip.
Yeah.
When he flew.
It's funny how it gets a little bit lumpy just here.
Yeah, the valley, doing the valley.
Right when you need to sort of concentrate and settle down.
My name is Tim Palmer. I fly a Jodel DR1050 out of this farm strip in East Anglia. The aim of this flight was to test out a new combination of cameras. I had purchased a GoPro 13 on a Black Friday deal and I wanted to see how it worked. In the change around I moved the Hero 4 to replace the rearward facing Hero 3 and I ran the audio recording through this. The trouble was that for one reason or another it turned itself off and therefore there was no cockpit sound until I wake up to the fact. Unfortunately there is a rather annoying static hiss which I've tried to turn down. There isn't a lot of forward-facing 4K GoPro 13 shots, as I had a problem with my computer, causing the video to stutter, and the only way I could get it to work was to process the takeoff and landing and use that in my edit. Strangely enough, the side-facing GoPro 8 4K files worked well and didn't stutter, but some nasty reflections spoilt this view at times. The Underwing Hero 3 was set at 1080 as usual, and all the cameras were filming at 30 frames per second.
Oh. So all that bit that we were doing to the camera seems switched itself off.
Is that being powered by there?
No, that is audio going into it.
Oh, okay, I thought that was power. Yeah. The one thing Rosie wants me to do next is to drive over to just under the Orwell Bridge,
yeah,
with the drone and get some drone footage of the bridge.
Oh, right.
But when I get a little bit more confident, I might do that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to the shots that you did of me, because by the sound of it, that landing one was.
Oh no, that's
right, a good one.
I thought that because it was right over the top of you.
Yeah.
And you'll see what I mean about the touch and when you veer off to the right of it as you come up the hill.
Okay.
Which always happens. That's because of the runway, isn't it?
Well,
the lie of the runway.
Terry said he hadn't realised because when he landed, he actually taxied back down the hill in order to turn round because he wanted to talk about the steepness of the hill in the next video he's going to do.
I wondered why he did that the other day.
But he was saying he didn't realise until he did that just how much of an angle you got. So you not only got your gradient up,
yeah,
but you've also got,
that's correct, yeah.
So left wing down a bit,
and that shows on your landing.
All right.
When you see, because you see the plane wants to veer off.
It was interesting that the takeoff that you filmed, I was definitely left of centre line.
It was.
Because I was dealing with the fact that, I was just suddenly aware of the fact that one of the cameras had dropped off.
Yeah, well, I did wonder actually, because you don't normally do that.
I mean, I'm a great advocator for the clump of trees putting you right where you need
Right
to
where
be.
you need to be, yeah. Does get a bit drafty around the back of the neck, you know.
Oh yeah, that was the bit that stoked John in that video, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's certainly quite smooth up here today.
Yeah.
Now that airfield that Duncan and I had to go down is not this clump of land, it's over that side, isn't it?
What, Great Oakley?
Is it? Yes, that's it.
Yeah. We'll go round at top of field, so, and then I'll come back that way.
Yeah.
I'm running this way to see what 8 looks like going along the top of the bridge.
Yeah, that's Fox's Marina down there, isn't it?
Yep. Be rather nice when we're flying away from the sun.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's a ship coming into the harbour there, isn't it?
Yep.
Thought that was a bit of land, or something. No, it can't be.
There's 3 tugs on that container boat coming in.
Yeah, I see that. Oh look, you can see the mast down there now.
Yep.
At Ganges.
Yeah, Shotley there.
I was watching a video the other night about 1953.
Yeah.
With the floods.
All right, yeah.
Apparently this got a right battering round here, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
In fact, looking at the video footage, that must have been such a scary night for a lot of people.
Yes.
Because it came in overnight, didn't it? And people just got washed away. But then if you think about it, if we did actually have a tsunami, a lot of this lot
Oh yeah.
just wouldn't survive, would it?
Don't say too much because I live just there.
Oh, right, okay.
But I'm on a higher piece of land.
Yeah.
During that big flood, there was a tidal surge that went this way,
Right.
went all the way round
Yeah.
and Point Clear, and then came back on itself.
Oh, right.
So actually, people at bottom spur by Point Clear had seawater rushing one way and seawater rushing the other. Because that was a combination of an extremely high tide with a wind that was pushing it all in that same direction. Sorry, that's another lesson for you.
Yeah.
We were talking about that the other day, weren't we?
Absolutely,
The fact that, unfortunately, people who fly with me have either a history or geography lesson at some point.
So you live around there somewhere, do you?
I'm over the end there. You see where you got that spur?
Yeah.
Going right the way up there?
Yeah.
I'm about half a mile from there.
That's not St Olave's, is it?
No, St Joseph is further down.
Over, isn't it? Yeah.
Because there used to see that island there.
Yeah.
There used to be an airstrip on that.
Okay.
Excuse me. And flew in there a number of times.
Does anybody actually live on there? I suppose they do.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, you can get there. There's a tidal causeway.
Okay.
And what we're actually doing, we're heading back towards Mayland, but doing so, taking you over the top of Great Oakley. You were talking about it earlier.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But you see, in terms of where I live, Great Oakley is 2.5 miles from my house.
Trouble is, it's not that easy to see, is it?
You'll be surprised in a minute.
Because they've got 2 runways, haven't they?
Yeah. You'll suddenly be aware of it.
Yeah.
Just there. I think you've got to look nearer than you think for. Got it yet or not?
There.
Yeah.
Just down there.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. The only reason I can see that is because they've got white markers at the corner of one of the runways.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can see a windsock there now.
It's a little bit like a bowl.
Yeah.
In as much as...
Yeah, because it goes down, doesn't it?
Yeah, whichever way...
Yeah. Can't see anybody down there though. No aeroplanes out on the hard or on the apron. That is a lovely long runway though, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Mind you, the other one's not
Well,
too...
the other one isn't too bad. I mean, the other one actually goes into the prevailing wind.
Yeah.
So, you know, you often find yourself using that one.
Yeah.
And in the distance, just below the horizon, there's a little bonfire. Okay, I'm going to put it on the nose now.
Right, okay.
Little wisp of smoke.
Yeah, see it.
That, I think, will take us almost directly to Nayland.
Okay.
So this will be my first, it won't be my first video of 2026. The last video came out second.
Yep.
But this is my first flight of 2026.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure when this video will come out.
Right.
There's lots happening.
Yeah. Did you ever have any more issues with your trim tab?
No.
It's all sorted now, isn't it?
Since we did, you know, we plastered it with that oil.
Yep.
I mean, that was a fancy piece of kit.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah. But it did the job.
Yep. So it'll be interesting later on today. What I tend to do is, when I go back, I have a look at the footage.
Yep.
And it's a bit like opening a Christmas present, but you don't know what it is. Don't know whether or not it's going to be usable, whether it's going to be interesting, or how it's going to work. For instance, you know, we've been in the air now, what, 40 odd minutes, but there won't be minutes video.
No.
Because you just, you know, you cut out the bits and pieces that you don't think people would be interested in.
No.
I was quite surprised and pleased with the responses to that last video, because actually I didn't talk very much to the camera.
No.
Unlike me, I've got somebody there like you I talk to.
Yeah.
I've got nobody there, I still talk.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that I'm talking to whoever's watching.
Yeah.
But that particular video, I didn't have much to say. Basically, I was thinking it's going to be a bit of a tricky landing, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And although I struggled with this landing, perhaps it should have been, I struggled with this approach.
Yeah. I was going to say, because you did make the landing look quite easy.
Yeah.
As it happens, but yeah. Yeah, your face did look
It was a
pretty stern.
You'll notice as we come into land what Terry was talking about, that because they've left a margin either side of the runway,
Right.
to keep the sheep sorted, actually highlights where the runway is.
Yeah.
But I forgot to tell him when he flew in that the sheep were there at Penn. When he was flying in, suddenly thought, oh no, there's a whole load of sheep on the runway.
Yeah.
But then he saw me standing to the side and in amongst them.
Right.
And he thought, well, him is standing there, then, you know, they're not going to be in the runway.
Yeah, it looks like those two little ponds have filled up a bit now as well.
The one this side was definitely really empty, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I would love to know what they're building over there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether that's going to be a substation.
I don't know. Is it part of these proposed pylons?
Probably. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be houses.
No, no.
And I'll tell you for why, because Balfour Beatty are the people over there doing the work.
Okay.
And Balfour Beatty tend not to build houses.
Okay, they're more
engineering, yeah.
Mainland traffic over Yankee Echo Hotel is in the overhead mainland traffic.
I don't think there's anybody gliding today.
Can't see anybody. But then with that sun then it's going to be difficult to see anyway.
Bit high, so I'm leaving it a little bit long.
Yeah.
Try not to overshoot centre line this.
No.
Ooh, that was interesting. Are you picking up the pilot aware comments?
No.
They're only coming into my ear.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Okay. Yeah, Terry got to hear, well, sheep were very much at the top of the strip.
Yeah.
When he flew.
It's funny how it gets a little bit lumpy just here.
Yeah, the valley doing the valley.
Right when you need to sort of concentrate and settle down.
We're in a fairly closed. Not too bad.
Yeah, that was right. That was fine.